Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desatari. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Asadi Gaur Bhakta. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukham karoti vachalam pangum nandati girim yat krupa tam aham vande Shri Guru Dina Tarine. Hare Krishna. So today we'll see verse number 32 of Vibhuti Yoga. You can see the screen, right? 32.
Yeah, we can see 32.
Sarganam adir antascha
Sarganam adir antascha
madhyam chaiva aham arjuna
madhyam chaiva aham arjuna
adhyatma vidya vidyanam
adhyatma vidya vidyanam
vada pravadatam aham.
vada pravadatam aham.
Sarganam adir antascha
Sarganam adir antascha
madhyam chaiva aham arjuna
madhyam chaiva aham arjuna
adhyatma vidya vidyanam
adhyatma vidya vidyanam
vadaha pravadatam aham.
vadaha pravadatam aham. Sarganam adir antascha madhyam chaivam ham arjuna adhyatma vidya vidyanam vada pravadatam aham.
Sarganamadirantascha madhyam chaiva dham arjuna adhyatma vidyanam vada pravadatam aham.
Thank you. Translation and purport. Of all the creation, I am the beginning and the end and also the middle, O Arjuna. Of all sciences, I am the spiritual science of the self, and among logicians, I am the conclusive truth. Purport. Among the created manifestation, the first is the creation of total material element. As explained before, the cosmic manifestation is created and conducted by Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshai Vishnu, and Kshirodakshai Vishnu. And then again it is annihilated by Lord Shiva. Brahma is secondary creator. All these agents of creation, maintenance, and annihilation are incarnations of material qualities of Supreme Lord. Therefore, he is the beginning, the middle, and the end of all creation. For advanced education, there are various kinds of books of knowledge, such as four Vedas, the six supplements, Vedanta Sutra, the book of logic, book of religiosity, the Puranas. So altogether, there are 14 divisions of books of education, and all these, the books which presents Adhyatma Vidya, spiritual knowledge, in particular, the Vedanta Sutra represents Krishna. Among logicians, there are different kinds of arguments. Supporting one's argument with evidence that also supports the opposing side is called Jalpa. Merely trying to defeat one's opponent is called Vitanda. But the actual conclusion is called Vad. The conclusive truth is representation of Krishna. So, Krishna here telling Sarganam. So, here before he said all the living entities come from me. Now Krishna is saying the Sarganam, all the creation, which includes the material energy and the marginal energy and everything. So of all these, he is the creator, he is the maintainer, and he is the both. So because of him, everything exists. Right? So in the 7th chapter also, Krishna said like that, I will explain you both the knowledge, spiritual and the material. And knowing this, nothing further remains to be known. And there Krishna told that I am the origin of all this. of this material and spiritual, so which actually covers all the existence. So nothing left. So here also Krishna is saying that everything that is created, I am beginning, I am also end, and I am also the maintainer or the middle. Hmm. So here Krishna actually gives us a very broad view how that everything that is existence around us is Krishna. So here actually we can see, like, if we have to remember Krishna, then there is nothing which exists separate from Krishna. Everything is created by Krishna. But the things which we cannot connect to Krishna, they are illusionary. So they are material things. So when we do sense enjoyment, for example, I like to see movie. Okay, so I'm watching different movies. That is my enjoyment. So in that, there is no connection to Krishna because I am doing for my own satisfaction. So I am not thinking of Krishna or his devotees, nothing. I just want to enjoy, I am enjoying. So I see the movies and I enjoy. I don't connect it to you. I don't see that this movie is related to Krishna or nothing. I just enjoy. So there is no connection. So that connection is lost. Then that is the material energy. So in one way, Krishna, anybody can say like, okay, but the material energy is also created from Krishna. Yes, but then we have to use the material energy for Krishna. If we don't use it for Krishna, but use it for ourselves, that becomes illusionary. So this laptop also, like, okay, this Zoom, we can use for anything. This laptop can be used for, or this Zoom also can be used for any other purpose also. But now we are using it for studying Bhagavad Gita. So then it becomes connected. So this is what our consciousness should be, that to see everything in connection with Krishna. That is the main purpose of this chapter, Vibhuti Yoga. When Krishna says Adhyatma Vidya, Vidyanam, so there are so many knowledge available. Right? We all studied, we all graduated. There is so much knowledge: physics, biology, chemistry, maths, accounting, arts. So many things are there. So we can have unlimited number of knowledge. If we want to study, we can study whole our life. But all this knowledge may not be necessarily connected to God, or maybe not connected to Krishna. So all this knowledge, of course, it is helpful for our material developments and material stability, but they are not connected to spirituality. And then Vidya, Atma Vidya is what? The knowledge of the self. So like this Bhagavad Gita, or reading any book which connects us to our real self, that is the best. That is represented by Krishna. And then Vada Pravadatam Aham. So this actually Pravadatam Aham means arguments. Right? So there are many arguments, like the two parties. In the old times, there used to be these arguments. So the two spiritual leaders, they will come and they will argue on particular topic. So anything like God is a human, God has figure or not figure. There's a topic that two parties will come and they will argue. So in this, actually, when the arguments are done, sometimes the people are don't go to the truth. Sometimes they just fight. Okay, so they forget the main topic, but they just argue, not on the subject but personal. So they'll say, you said like this, you said like this, that's why I said like this. So actually in this type of argument, the subject is lost. Sometimes the one of the party, they are not trying to establish the truth. They are just behind the process that the next party is wrong. What you are saying is wrong. What is truth, I don't know. But what you are saying is wrong. So they fight for proving that. So that does not conclude anything. So here Vada means when both the parties come together, they know the subject, they know what we have to conclude by this argument, and then they discuss with each other. They don't try to be personal. They don't try to hurt anyone. They don't try to criticize anyone, but they both discuss, and then they come to the conclusion. Okay, so what you say is this, what I say is this. So, okay, we both agree that this is the conclusion or this is the truth. So when this type of discussion and conclusion happens, that is called vad. So Krishna says, I am that. And there are arguments, then vad, if the vad happens, then it's representation of Krishna. So we have many fights, right? We have fights in family with wife or husband or kids or parents. But if we see logically these arguments, generally, many times there is no conclusion of this argument. We just try to defeat the next person. So maybe my son or my wife or my mother, I try to just argue with them. No, what I am saying is correct. What you are saying is wrong. So we mostly, our discussions are like that. Or somebody will say what you are saying is wrong. Then I defend that. No. My point is correct. Something like this. So generally, whatever discussions we do in our day-to-day life are not without any conclusion. So it's just, we generally try to protect ourselves and attack the other person. So that type of discussion actually does not represent Krishna. Of course, if the discussion is about Krishna, then also arguments can be there, but still the conclusion should happen, right? Because Krishna is the eternal thing and all the Shastra is telling. So there is no point of arguing that I am right or you are wrong, because the reference is to Shastra. You can of course read the Shastra. But our general arguments also, if they are properly channeled to have a good conclusion, which satisfies both the parties and both the parties agree, that type of discussion is called Vada, and Krishna is representation of that. So now what we can do tomorrow when we will have arguments with our family members or our friends or whoever, we have to see like what exactly I'm doing. I'm doing Vada or I'm just trying to attack. So Srila Prabhupada gives different names, right? Vitanda, it's like just say that you are wrong, I am right. That's don't listen to anyone. So what exactly we are discussing, that we can observe tomorrow. And then if we are doing just the opposite thing what Krishna wants us to do, then we can say, oh, this is not what. So in this Krishna is not there. But when if we discuss and we conclude properly without hurting anyone, and conclusion is as per Shastra, then that is Vag. So today's shloka we saw that in our day-to-day conversation also, we can connect it to Krishna. We can connect to whatever we see around us, we can connect it to Krishna. And also the knowledge. So knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and many other books is spiritual knowledge. So that is the best. So Krishna is represented there. So tomorrow we'll see about more opulences of Krishna. We can connect with Krishna through those opulences. Hey Krishna, thank you very much. Any comments? Okay, Hare Krishna, thank you very much for joining. See you tomorrow.